Hello, my name is sonickrazy, and I was one of the two producers of this video that you're watching right now, and I'm going to be giving a commentary on it. If you don't like the commentary, turn off the video. Back there a bit, you saw me waking up to an alarm clock. We actually had to set the alarm clock for, I believe it was 7:59, so we had to set it for 8. And we had Joe holding the camera for an entire minute, just watching me pretend to be asleep, and that's how we got the shot that you saw. And the whole messenger thing, we actually used our front door to do that, and we actually had the wrote a piece of paper on a piece of paper that that Fred Burger was being jury summoned for jury duty, and but you don't get to see it. And here we did actually write the words we were saying, and you just don't get to see them either. I think Blue Vampire is the worst costume we have here. Just like it doesn't look anything like a nose. But then again, the little pork chop's pretty bad too. First, see the judge.
I have to remind the jury that they're supposed to be quiet.
Yes.
Really be quiet.
Good. Here we had to tape the screen because we didn't have the material required in order to film the actual scene like this. So we actually just taped the screen. We don't have a DVR with us, so we couldn't actually just record it from the TV. So I just decided to take it as it is, and it turned out like this.
Destroying things make you feel so alive!
Mandy's disguise is definitely the worst, I'm sorry. Not disguise, costume. As you can see, I actually do wear glasses in this scene. I wear them in real life. I just take them off for most of my costumes.
Does your mama bake your cookies?
And for some reason
my
I
mom
left them
bakes
on
me
for
cookies
this
with
one.
chocolate
It wasn't
chips,
planned,
and sometimes she makes me peanut butter buns, and sometimes she doesn't make me anything. Chocolate chip is my favorite.
I recorded the Fred Burger's lyrics, the words later, after all this was said and done, but
Judge, when do we get hammer thingies?
it sounded like that.
It's called together. I know you don't get
We couldn't actually drill a hole in the wall, but you know, we did pretty good with what we were given, and we couldn't find a gavel, so we just used that little
But I wasn't finished.
thing.
Now, as I was saying,
It's just lying around. We just picked it up.
I'm almost finished.
And the judge's coat is actually the coat that Joe brought over, and it's fully zipped up for the jury summoner. And it's a pretty cool idea
Apparently not.
to have it fully zipped.
This is the judge. Sentencing all of you to take
I actually unzipped my pants for this scene. I don't actually like to mention that, but I'm running out of things to say. And the beginning of Act 2. Act 2 is significantly longer than Act 1, and the crappy graphics in Act 2 are due to the fact that we had to we originally intended for it to be in 2 parts, but Joe wanted it to be in 1 part, and it worked out better that way, so I had to put the second part in the first one, so I put it in QuickTime and dragged it over to the other one. Although I could probably have just taken the clip itself and put it in the other one. I wasn't smart enough to do that at the time. And as you can see, his hat is Nike. And Mandy's hair just sort of puffs out there.
He bored me.
It's weird.
Hey, can I throw on the hat? I think it's important.
Seeing the outtakes coming out, there's a part where the hat just appears over my head, and that's you can see Joe behind me. And in the outtakes, there's actually a long thing where Joe's just running around to the back and putting the head up. We kept it in the outtakes because we thought it was sort of funny, and it was, because it was so pointless. Some people tell me that I don't do a very good Fred Burger imitation in the second Be a Fred, be very Fred thing.
I'm really hungry.
Do you want me to know about
I
it?
actually
Go
had a
get me
cold
some
that day,
No.
and I couldn't.
Please.
Well, I didn't have a cold. I don't know what I had. It was. I think I had the flu, and it was really. It made my voice not sound like
Judge,
at all.
where are the nachos?
There aren't any nachos.
Well then, where are the hot dogs?
Of course, we couldn't have two actors be Billy
Pizza?
and Mandy, so
No.
Tacos?
originally we
Oh,
intended
I like
for me to
tacos.
pop up onto the hat seamfully, and but that didn't work out because we wanted to do it in one take. And
Mandy is the only sensible decision.
didn't. We were going to do this entire thing too, but we decided not to because we'd have to film the Grim in a cage, and we don't have a cage, so and if we just filmed that part in the entire thing, and we just left all the rest of it in, it would look very tacky. So we just put the entire thing in like that. You can see Erwin there. He doesn't appear at all in our reenactment. And because Fred Burger doesn't appear at all with him, same scene. Though his is one of the funniest things in that entire episode, one where he's looking around at all the monsters and they're grotesque. They didn't keep that though. So, and there's Fred Burger and
I found some nachos.
nachos thing. We really could have done that, but as I said before, it would look tacky. Still does when we just got to the obvious to everyone here thing. We were going to do this too, but again, we wanted to do it in one take, so we decided not to.
Conditioner in my hair. Grim is the cushion in my chair. Grim is the renaissance in my fair. Grim is the anger in my stare.
Grim is the stain in my underwear.
Somehow I knew you were gonna go there.
You know, Joe actually wrote out the lyrics to this thinking that we were going to sing it, but never happened.
This scene is driving me nuts. Why not just a dream they have? I also eat at my guts.
I totally hate that we have to debate.
After that long dance
It's
thing,
obvious
we
to
finally come
everyone
back
here.
to
It's
us.
obvious to everyone
And,
here. It's
zooms up to
obvious
me.
to everyone that I
You
have to
see,
make poo-poo.
I'm just stand up.
What?
I have to go make a poo-poo.
And we filmed most of the entire courtroom in one room called the exercise room, and it's where everyone exercises. That's why it's called the exercise room. We didn't have a stall in our room, so we just
Here,
sort of
1,
just filmed it like that.
2, 3.
And it's hard to
4,
see, but the hands are
5.
actually made out of
Now, how many of you
cardboard,
are
and we cut out fingers for them.
6. What?
And that's when they're the same hands, only we put them in different positions. It doesn't really matter.
Oh,
Can't see them, they sort of blend into the couch.
because that guy is now our tiebreaker.
George, the nachos make my poo-poo really sticky.
Oh, that scene right there
Get over here.
produced one of my favorite outtakes where Joe's on that big beam thing, and he just says 4. It's so funny we decided to keep it in because it's just so unexpected.
Yes.
We had to do many takes for this entire monologue.
Yes.
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 As you can see, it's 11:36
So you're saying that
while we're filming this.
Billy or Mandy.
Interesting, everything in our house gives off that sort of black
And friendship
black
is almost
beam that sort of goes across it.
even more personal than our tooth.
Well, everything electronic anyway. If we filmed the light, it would probably do that.
You have moved my coat.
That's probably how it is with most TVs and electronics in everyone's house.
Court adjourned.
We actually did this entire scene in one take, except for the second half, which we did in 2 takes. We never really did more than 2 takes in any case, except for one time. We laughed so hard the first time we saw this because it just looks so much like the real thing. Now it's sort of been a theme for all our videos. Have it to have sort of a different have something at the end
tell you this is my
over
house.
it.
Yes.
And this song is from Futurama, if you didn't already know that. And that just about ends our commentary for now. I'll see you when I decide to do another commentary. Goodbye.